Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here everybody wants to say. So come on a Zoom and say it. Don't be shy. porkycorner@mail.com is the email. That's the bottom left-hand corner. And if you come on the channel from November 1st onwards, whoever does the most views, you get £100 paid into your bank account. How's about that? No other channels doing that. No. They're all takers putting out whopper, misleading titles. All right. What we like to do, we like to tell it straight. But if you feel you want to come and have a debate with me or talk about boxing or whatever, feel free. Everybody's welcome. Everybody has plenty to say in comments section. Well, this is what I say. Why don't you take it up to the next level and come on a Zoom? Don't be shy. Because 95% of you are hiding behind fake names and accounts. Let's see who's the real ones. All right. Let's see. But you can have 100 quid paid into your bank or posted to you in a check. How's about that? Or I'll get you in person if you do really good numbers. How's about that one? Okie dokie. Nigel Benn was 22-0 before he ran into Michael Watson. We all know what happened, don't we, on that night? He got basically took apart. He tried to just blow him away, didn't he? But it didn't work out for him. And he sacked his training team, the same training team that got him to 22-0. Then he got beat. What did he do? He sacked his trainer. Will Crusher Ben do that when he takes his first L? Well, we're going to see, aren't we? We will see. Beterbiev, a lot of comparisons being made about him and Nigel Benn. Well, Beterbiev's 20-0 and 20 KOs. Now, Nigel Benn, when he was 22-0, he was on front page of Ring Magazine. He'd not beat anybody at that stage of his career. He beat Anthony Logan, and that was a life and death. But Beterbiev's 20-0, and he's beat exactly 5 world champions, former, current, and future world champion. He's beat 5. So he's an Olympian. He's a world amateur gold. So he's a guy not to be messed about with, any Beterbiev. But I think people making comparisons to Nigel Benn, he's a bit, I don't know. I think he's a different fighter to Nigel Benn. I think he's got more in his locker, better amateur pedigree. But Nigel Benn was surrounded by hype, mainly because of his manager at the time, Ambrose Mendy, the king of hype at the time. We all remember him, don't we? Where is he now? Where is he? You know, everybody wants to be Nigel. Everybody wants to be Nigel Benn, don't they? Ring, and all these who hang around the sport of boxing, these lickers and wrong-uns, they all want to be Ambrose Mendy. But I always say, where's he now? But I don't think Bivol is the same sort of fighter as Michael Watson. I think he's a little bit better, but I think Beterbiev is a lot better than what Nigel Benn was when he was 22-0. Although Nigel Benn went on to have a good run as a world champion and a lot of money, but I just think Beterbiev's a better rounded fighter. And I think he gets the job done tonight. I really do. But we're going to see. He could have got old overnight. I don't want to use that as an excuse to get out, as my get out of jail card if he gets beat. I'm normally an all-in guy, but Beterbiev's 40 in January. So we're going to see, aren't we? But I just think he's got too much in his locker for Bivol. But hey ho. Anthony Joshua, he fights Daniel Dubois in 2025 in the spring, we're being told. Now, when was Anthony Joshua's last world title win? Now, that were in 2020. 2020 against Pulev. Now, he fights Dubois in 2025. So he's not had a world title win since Pulev. And he was an old guy at the time, an old guy, an old lion. So, has Anthony Joshua been carefully matched? Yeah, we know my opinion on that. So that's your question answered there. But if you want to look at Anthony Joshua's last world title win, which was Pulev in 2020, and he fights for the world title again in 2025. Tyson Fury, when was his last good win? Was it the second Wilder or the third one? 2020, 2021? Well, he fight Usyk at end of this year. We're nearly in 2025. So Tyson's not really kept his tools sharp. Not with your Derek Chisoras and Dylan Whites, those type of fights, you know, White, Chisoras and Ungano, do you know what I mean? And late nights out and that. I don't think Tyson Fury's bothered, but he's such a big character, charismatic, that they're always going to wheel him out until they can't wheel him out anymore. That's how I look at it. I know that may sound harsh, but I just like to tell it straight on me, you know. So I think Tyson Fury will be fighting into his 40s. And that's up to him, isn't it? You know, he's a big character. When he turns up at an event, he's got his old man there. And listen, at the end of the day, it's his dad in it. He's beating the drum for him. His dad's an ex-fighter. Big John Fury, big fighting man. 100-0 on the hard road. Now, it's an event, and it when Tyson fights now. Whether he's in shape or not, he's not bothered. He's the only man I know that's got love handles. I mean, the shape of him is a bit odd, isn't it? He's no arse. He's got love handles. He's flabby with tits. And people are fawning over him. And that's not how heavyweight boxers should look, in my opinion, especially when you're the champ. I know he's not the champ anymore, but he needs to get in shape, doesn't he? But people have bought into him and his story and the whoppers that he tells. We all know about the millions to charity, but there's no proof. What about the Piers Morgan £1 million one? That he were retired. He won't retiring. He just comes out with waffle for the sake of it. The next day he changes his mind. So maybe he didn't mean to give Piers Morgan £1 million. Maybe he did mean to give that homeless charity 7 million, but he didn't. So nobody wants to talk about the Anthony Yarde situation whenever people are mentioning it in the media. They all say, oh, they don't know what's gone on and they wish him well and they wish BRICKTOP well and all that. Listen, they're all scared to death. They're all scared to death when it's plain to see that anybody who knows anything about boxing can see that Anthony Yarde's going to be fighting for Boxer on next Saturday, and probably a proportion of his purse will be going to make BRICKTOP until that deal's over. Just like a proportion of Robin Reed went to BRICKTOP, even though he'd not fought for him for a long, long time. He came back at him, wanting a portion of his money because he was getting a decent purse to fight the Cobra. So it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But it's boxing, isn't it? Look, Yarde needs to earn. His trainer, manager, Tunde, they've been with each other years. He needs to earn. If BRICKTOP's got him locked in, he's got him locked in. If he ain't locked in, he ain't locked in. But if they're paying BRICKTOP a slice of the cake, it looks to me like Anthony Yarde and Tunde, their arseholes have dropped out. So whatever money they've wasted on legal fees and that, well, it's all done now, isn't it? You know, they probably didn't want to put up the money to go to High Court, and BRICKTOP's got oodles of money. So BRICKTOP squashed the man. He stepped on him like a bug. But the thing is, with a boxer, when you're getting weighed down with legal issues, you're not fighting, are you? You're inactive. You end up like Andre Ward for years, battling with promoters and stuff like that. You're losing your peak years, and Yarde probably just thought, do you know what? We're with Frank years. Let's just give him a slice of cake and let's get some money earned and see where we can go with it. But BRICKTOP's not bothered. He'll tell you he's your best mate and you're close and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And what he'll do then, if you have a fallout, he'll still want his slice of cake. He's hard-nosed, isn't he? He's old school. And if you're signing contracts with him, well, that's your own fault, innit? That's what I say. You should always have a handshake with promoters. Never sign contracts with them. If you're good enough, they'll keep wanting to put you on shows. So all you fighters out there, don't get locked in with promoters with deals. Don't listen to your manager if they're telling you that. Do not do it. You know what I mean? Lawrence Okoli, what's happening with him? I don't know. Why is he not getting a big fight? You know, they could talk about small fights for him and stuff like that, but why is Lawrence Okoli not getting these big fights? You know what I mean? I know he's not engaging. It's an hard sell, a bit like Martin McCauley and Caballero. They seem to be swerved, don't they? And Lawrence Okoli, he's being swerved, isn't he? Why is Natasha Jonas not getting her flowers or her day in the sun? She's not getting a big fight, is she? What is going on there? I want to know. It's not rocket science. All we want to know is what the hell is going on. Okie dokie. Big shout out to Joe Gallagher running Mike Tyson's gym out there for Turkey in Saudi. Joe's got his feet well under the table. Isn't it amazing, isn't it? I have to laugh, me. I'm not the only one laughing as well, but we'll leave it at that. But the people that have stuck the knife into Joe G over the years, now all of a sudden, they want to be his pal because he's Turkey's right-hand man. I think it's classic, me. I love it, me. He's me pal. He's me pal. He's a pal of mine. Well, them people are not pals of mine, and Joe knows they're not pals of his. So pull your tongue from his rear end. Okie dokie. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. If anybody's got a problem with what I've said in this video today, sue me. All right? Or better still, go watch my other videos on Porky's International YouTube. Go on, pop, pop, bang. Peace out. I hope everybody enjoys the box.